to this week's episode of Tuesday Tales with Teddy. This week I am going to be reading you the book The Rainbow Fish. Now I'm sure lots of you have already read this before and know it very well, but I decided to read this book this week because last week was Mental Health Week, and if you go to St Bernadette School, you know that we are having a real focus on kindness because that is the theme of last week's Mental Health Week. So we talked about what it means to be kind and how you can be kind and how important it is to be a kind and lovely person. Well, this book teaches you lots about what it means to be kind, how you can be kind, and what a difference it makes to you and all the people around you when you are kind. So, when I'm reading the story, listen carefully and see if you can spot when the rainbow fish is being not so kind and how they feel then and how all the other fishes feel when he's not being kind. And then see if you can spot when he does start being kind and the difference that it makes. Are you ready to listen? A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside and he couldn't see anything. Then, suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." "I can't," the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. "Only one very, very small shimmery scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one." Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scales flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and, happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. The end. Now, let's think about the story. When Little Blue Fish asked the rainbow fish for one of his scales, how did the rainbow fish react? Why do you think he reacted that way? Was that a kind way to act, or was it a little bit mean? And what happened as a result of his actions? Did he gain more friends, or did he lose friends? In contrast, what did the rainbow fish do to win all of his friends back? And how did that make all of his friends feel? And how did it make the rainbow fish feel because of the way he made his friends feel? I think that the moral of this story is that you should be kind to everybody that you meet because it makes them feel really happy and it also makes you feel really good too. And the main way that the rainbow fish decided to be kind was by sharing. So that brings us to the end of this week's episode of Tuesday Tales with Teddy. So, although this book focused on sharing and how that is a way to be kind, I know it can be a little bit tricky to share at the moment because you might not be able to see your friends or share your toys with them. But you can make sure that you're sharing with your brothers and sisters if you have some at home. And there are so many other ways to be kind. Maybe you could smile at people as they walk past, or you could write a letter to your friends or to a family member, or send a video of you being really super duper kind. And make sure you always say please and thank you to everybody, especially your mummies and daddies who are looking after you at home. Remember to have really good manners and thank them for all that they do for you and show them how kind you are. So remember to keep liking, keep sharing and keep subscribing to my channel and watching my videos because that would be super duper kind. So thank you guys and see you again next week.